All right, so before you say anything, the logo is still a sketch, but you can see it looks a little bit differently, and we'll work on more of the details when we get into the visual and design sections. But we should think first about what the logo actually means.
Right, so like actually have some kind of story to the logo. Okay, I'll think about that. Hey, how do you like this new music?
It sounds really original. I like it. I think it can work. Is that from the Free Music Archive?
Yeah, Free Music Archive, Creative Commons license, totally legal to reuse. And yeah, we'll get something better, but that'll do for now. Hey, before we do anything today, thanks for doing the video last week, but can we do something with the camera angle? Because last time it was like looking right up our noses. I was seeing nose hairs and everything.
Yeah, me too. And I hate my nose hairs, but it's our first week, and so and we'll do a little bit better. We're talking to a special guest. Did you get my note about wardrobe today?
Yeah, I got it. I read your emails.
All right, let's go.
Hey, sorry I'm late, man.
That's okay. You're here, man.
I'm here.
You weren't supposed to wear a green shirt, Brian.
You said green scene.
Green screen.
Oh, man. I thought it was some sort of environmental sustainability thing. This is my only shirt, man.
It's okay, man. We'll just go with it.
All
so
right.
it's the first week, and we gotta
go.
The show's got to go on.
It's got to go today. We're late. I know we're doing this. We're
on right now.
So what are you doing this week?
It's it's an introduction to everything. New show, but we're talking a lot about what the shape of stories might mean.
So what do you mean by shape of a story? Like, what does that mean?
Well, yeah, I can explain, but my friend Kurt Vonnegut is here to tell us about it.
Oh, cool.
The whole thing, we call this story Man in Hole, but it needn't be about a man, and it needn't be about somebody getting into a hole. But it's just a good way to remember it. Somebody gets into trouble, gets out of it again. People love that story. They never get sick of it. All right, not copyrighted. Another story, also a beautiful curve and easily fed into a computer, called Boy Gets Girl, but it needn't be that. Just a way to remember it. Start on an average day, average person, not expecting anything to happen a day like any other. Find something wonderful, just loves it. Oh, God damn it. Got it back again.
So that looks like math.
It's basic math. It's the not even the size of the curve that matters, but this is an idea about things changing from one state to another in any kind of communication.
Okay. Cool.
And we're going to try to introduce this week what looks like something that you only use in narrative and entertainment to all forms of communication that we do.
I can't believe you wore the green shirt again. This isn't the first time this has happened.
You think can you do anything about it?
I think the only way the guy's going to learn, let him leave it. Just leave it.
I thought that didn't you tell me about that new filter, that Correcto filter you had?
Yeah, you know what? I don't. Listen, if they're not going to take the effort to be moderately prepared, I don't see why we should be busting our humps about this.
I know. We're going to have enough to do this week with getting all the blogs set up and answering the questions, and I've already had to fix like 5 feeds.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's first time people do this stuff, people are going to, you know, understandably need a little bit extra help. That's why we're here. It's too bad about these guys. It'd be good if they gave correct information to people and clear instructions so people actually knew what to do. But, you know, if people have problems, they can ask us for help.
Oh, look, I think they don't even know that Kurt Vonnegut's dead.
Yeah, I know.
They think he's there in the room with them.
And that line about math, I was thinking we should edit that out, but leave it in because, again, I'm tired of covering for these guys. It's just crazy. I bet you that one guy thinks that a blog is like some sort of Ukrainian dancing show or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a GIF we can throw into the film for this.
Okay, cool.
But the technical stuff this week, I mean, we got people signing up for blogs,
Yeah.
hopefully getting on Twitter, communicating with each other,
Yeah.
learning where to find stuff. That's a real big deal.
Yeah, the basic setup, it's a real bit of work, but most people should be able to do it in an hour or two. I think WordPress.com is a good place to start. If people want to have their site on a TRU server, they could drop that Brian guy an email and we'll do it.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I don't think a lot of people really get caught up when they set up a blog, like focusing on the look and the style. And so I think we're going to try to work through the back discussion channels, some ways that people just start writing, start figuring out how to set up categories and tags, and then worry about the look and feel in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in week 2 and week 3, we're actually going to be talking about visual stuff. So I think that would make sense. That's the time when you start wanting to make it look beautiful.
Makes total sense. Okay, it's going to be a lot of editing again.
I know. Like, what happened to your weekend last time?
Oh man, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, your work on that last one was just tremendous.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, somebody's got to pull this thing together.
Yeah, got to be a pro in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
And so, I don't think it is a Ukrainian dancing shoe.
It's not a Ukrainian dancing shoe?
No. But we're going to find out this week.
So what is a blog then?
Well, it's going to be these sites that we're going to have people set up to produce their work and also be able to do some backstage narration and describe what they're doing all along as they're producing their artifacts that will be part of a portfolio or part of a production of maybe a new way of publishing scholarly research.
And we have help. So, it could be intimidating. This is your first time setting up a platform. Maybe you don't know where to begin. You feel free to ask us, and we'll get our tech staff to help you, and they can set you up. And there's a number of different options. We have stuff on the site, but if you're feeling scared and a little bit intimidated, because there's a lot of, ramp up that first week, a lot of things get started with, do let us know. We're here to help.
Yeah, and we'll outline more in this week's blog post that tell you like where to get help, how to ask for help, and what's expected. But most of all, pick the amounts that you want to do. And so we will probably introduce a daily challenge or a thing that you could do voluntarily every day just to practice some media skills, some written skills, some communication, etc.
And on Tuesday morning this week, Alan's going to give a talk on some of the elements of digital storytelling and stories in general. And for those of you that can't make it, we will create a very simple DIY recording. You can catch it later.
Absolutely. And then Friday, we'll have our open hours, and we hope definitely the TRU people come, and we'll try to figure out maybe a way with Google Hangouts to open it up to all of y'all.
And give us feedback, because we're here to help, and we know this is new to us too. So if you're confused, probably somebody else is too. So by all means, let us know.
Except for wardrobe feedback.
Yeah. Well, I think we got that taken care of.
All right.